Wait, one second, I'm sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to TenkoBerry's book reading. Hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe. So, in today's episode, we're once again reading a Hey Duggee book. And this book is by Ladybird Books. They do some great books, I tell you, that I've read for many years of my life. And this Hey Duggee one that we're reading now is The Honey Badge. Ooh, quite interesting. We'll delve into it and then we'll read the back, after we're finished. Alright, Hey Duggee, the honey badge. Duggee is busy in the kitchen today. He's making pancakes. There's a pancake for everyone at Squirrel Club. Delicious. I remember I used to have the Rainbow Room. And we used to get toast there until they started, cutting corners and decided not to do it no more. It's quite sad that I missed that toast. Especially the butter spread that was on it. Oh, delicious. But can't go wrong with pancake, I tell you. Duggee gets out the pancake's toppings. Fruit and honey. Wait a minute. Oh, there's no honey left. Where's the honey, Duggee? No need to worry, squirrels. Duggee knows where to get some honey. He's got his honey badge. It's a little tiny, well, it's actually, like red hexagon with another hexagon on the inside, but then a yellow circle. I guess it's, honeycomb styled. Quite interesting. Duggee and the squirrels go outside. Where does honey come from, Duggee? asks Tag. Woof, says Duggee. The bees. Woof, wow. From flower to flower flies a busy honey bee, collecting up nectar just as busy as can be. She takes the nectar to the hive, where little worker bees make it into honey, so the queen can have her tea. Ah, quite interesting. I think my favourite bees have definitely got to be the Buddha bees, because they don't actually sting. And I find that's such a fascinating thing, I tell you. They actually use their heat to defend their hives. And it's very fascinating. I would recommend going and checking that out. It's always such a fascinating sight. There's I think it was David Attenborough. Does some great stuff with the honeybees and an episode. I can't remember where or what it was. But it was quite nice. You can look it up on the internet. Just write in Buddha bees. Budddah. Bees, I think, yeah. But it's always such a fascinating, how different stuff evolve around the world for different climates and all that. Alright, back to the book. Duggee knocks on the beehive. This is where the bees make honey. A little worker bee comes out. Can we have some honey, please? Sorry, squirrels, says the worker bee. We're waiting for the honey bees to deliver the nectar. The nectar bee, well, the worker bee, sorry about that. Not the best at reading, I tell you. I wrote it a little bit too fast there. The worker bee is worried. If the honeybees don't come soon, the queen won't have any honey for her afternoon tea. Oh. You don't want to see a queen bee after not having her honey for the, afternoon tea. What's that noise the squirrels can hear buzzing nearby? It's the honeybees flying in their honey planes. Nectar Squadron, are you receiving me? Prepare for landing. Negative ground control, says Captain Bumble. The runway is blocked. The honeybees can't land, but the queen needs nectar now. What will the bees do? The brave honeybee tries to find a way to land. He zooms down and swerves out of danger just in time. It's a mess down here. Oh no, Betty cries. It's our toys. They're blocking the runway. Oh no. How could they, leave their toys unpacked, I tell you. Remember, kids, pack up your toys when you're out in the garden. You don't want, little insects or, bees getting stuck inside. Especially with them being so brightly coloured. It's time for Operation Tidy Up. The squirrels get to work. Almost done. And then, pushing this one out the way. The runway is clear for landing now. The honeybees try to land their planes again. This time the squirrels are there to guide them. Wind good. Come over here. One by one the honeybees land safely after coming in for a landing. They're all in a line. Quite nice. And now they're extracting all the honey from the bees, planes. The honeybees unload their cargo. The squirrels watch as the nectar is pumped into the hive. Oh, another fact I would like to share. Bees sometimes fall asleep in flowers. So make sure you don't, pick any flowers, about making sure there's not a bee inside. They like to have little naps after collecting honey for so long. Now the little worker bee can start making honey again. And also another fact. Sometimes you might find a bee on the ground. It's always good to get a little cap of water. Well, sugar water. But you can get your parents to help you out with that. Or if you're old enough, you can try and attempt it for yourself. And they're just in time for tea. I can see the queen right at the top waiting there for all the extracting of the honey. My dear squirrels, thank you for bringing our squadron safely home. The queen presents Duggee with a gift. It's some honey from the beehive. The squirrels jump for joy. They can have honey for their pancakes now. Well done, squirrels, you've earned your honey badge. Now there's just time for one last thing before you go home. A Duggee hug. The bees in Duggee's garden are in trouble. It's up to the squirrels to guide them home so the hive can make honey again. There we go. Now that was a good book, I tell you. That was a good book. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, safe, hope it's possible. Maybe so much just think of the vitamins very important. And bye bye, see you next time over the CCs. Bye bye.